Hi everybody, welcome to another Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil. And we have not actually whiskey in here. Before we get started, we're going to do a little giveaway for Patreons because we've been neglecting Patreon giveaway. But we may as well get the viscometer going so that when we start blind tasting, we'll have our numbers ready to go. So here we go. Start. There it is. Kind of an interesting one today. We are going to be blind tasting bottle number 199 out of 300. So we've got about 100 to go. And, oh, who was it? Oh, it's Falsgraf, I think, who picked this one. Right, Patreon giveaway. We have a lot of names in the Patreon giveaway. I see Too Slow, Glenn, Rob, Vince D. Let's see who's going to win. $50 worth off the sharing list is going to be...
I got two.
Actually, we need two. Unless they're both the same name.
Too slow.
Oh no, that's just a blank piece of paper. We have two. Patrice again. Patrice and... Oh. And Too Slow. Congratulations on a little Patreon win. Thanks to all the Patreons. Much appreciated. The sharing list is in the description, and anyone who wants to get anything off the sharing list, just send me email, whisky@captain3d.com. We'll sort something out. Right, should we get on with it? Who's in today? Greg's Whiskey Guide's in. I see Tim Donna Pass has got some new glasses. Yes, I know that problem, Tim. Jerry Miller's in. I think there's quite a few people down. Right, let's get on. So yesterday's glass, how are we doing on the timer? Right, let's start the timer actually. For the next 12 minutes, we're going to nose it, taste it, rank it on the shelf. It has to be better than Vega 33-year-old to be on the shelf today.
Vanilla.
Yeah, see, I was saying vanilla yesterday, but then it's also sherry or wine or something, I think.
Yesterday I was getting a basmati rice.
Yeah, rice. Deepa was getting rice. Basmati rice specifically.
And also a Japanese rice paper.
And rice paper? Yeah, it has got that. Rice paper. Kind of... Now, I was trying to determine, is there anything smoky?
Not really. Maybe.
There could be like 1% smokiness. Hey, Gerben's in. How you doing, Gerben? But it's mostly sweet, isn't it? Let's pour it and see what we get. Now, the bubbles were not so big, I don't think, from what I remember. Trying to make some bubbles? No. But there is some colour to it. Not quite as dark as that camera suggests, but there's still... You know, you can still see there's some colour. So the colour suggests that we have some sherry or something, but you never know. It could just be a fresh bourbon cask, couldn't it?
Well, I'm getting a wine and honey.
Wine and honey.
But the dust of smoke. Settle together.
Now, it's not that strong, is it?
No.
Certainly the vapours. So let's go to... Oh, time is up. I missed it by about 5 seconds. So about 3:30, 1 or 2. So not very viscous. It actually comes in at 100%, meaning it is exactly the same viscosity as 40% standard Russian vodka. Or is it Russian standard vodka? So I think bubble-wise then, what do we think? Oh, hang on. If it's not 60%, it's going to be in the 40s, isn't it? There's 40%. Here's 43. Dave Hong!
It's got to be 40.
We have a donation. Thanks, Dave. Deepa will write your name down. 40... Hang on, what's that? 43. We'll possibly 46. And it's very difficult to tell on the bubbles between 40, 43 and 46. David, I should say. Thank you very much. Donations much appreciated. And your name will be going into a hat twice for that donation for the next Super Chat giveaway. Right, where are we up to? Spiders for a second. There's been a spider on the roof, on the ceiling, for about a week and it hasn't moved. Can spiders die and still stay stuck on the roof? It's right above where I sleep.
Is it dead?
I don't know. Someone will tell us. Right. Anything smoky? I don't think so.
Yesterday, you get strawberry cola.
I was trying to go in today thinking, what's the first impression? Is it sherry or is it wine? And honestly, I'm not sure. If I had to say, I'd probably go sherry today.
Me, there was wine, sherry.
But it may not be sherry at all. This could just be something that is in a ex-bourbon barrel of a particular type.
Oh, wine and honey.
It's pretty mild fruity, isn't it?
It's not serious.
Not so much cereal, but it's very in the middle of everything. Not strong sherry, not strong wine, not strong ex-bourbon vanillas, not a strong barrel, but super well balanced. So I wouldn't say it's without character, if that makes sense.
It's not dirty.
No, maybe it is without character. It's not without appeal.
It's not farmy, not dirty.
See, as this evaporates off now, it's going slightly char vanilla wafers.
Oh, yes. Cola.
That's where the cola cubes came in. Okay, what about... Oh, Kwame, that spider must be very hungry by now. That's what I was thinking. Don't want to pass, they can survive a long time without eating. But if they die, the web can hold them. Well, there's no web. It's just kind of like clinging on the ceiling. It's probably stuck itself on. You know, like... You know when rock climbers have to sleep out on El Capitan on the way up?
It's very nice.
Maybe this balance is from age and not from simple youth. Right, we should drink something. It's not so strong, but I'm still gonna do the water version. Just as a first sip. I can see super chats coming in. But hang on, we'll get to them when they pop up, but they're just making me laugh. There you go. Billy, thank you very much. Made alive for the first time in forever. Oh. Yeah. Hope you're well. Thanks, Billy. A National Park Artist, $5 for the spider removal fund. Thanks for that, guys. There you go. Have some coins for both of you. While I have a little sip on this. This very smooth but says nothing description. Could also be Japanese. Yamazaki 12. Oh, you know, it could be Falsgraf, but... See, I think I'm smelling a little bit of age now in this watered version. I'm thinking, could that be Japanese? A bit more vanilla now. Wow. I'm a bit confused. Very watery. So this is not strong at all. There you go, Billy. Going in. Am I saying Billy or Bill? Now, I think I'm going to go for the full strength while Deepa has that.
Strawberry grass.
Yeah. That tastes quite peppery as well, though. Jerry Miller, changing your screen name to Spider-Man. Thanks, Jerry.
I'm getting a touch of lemon sweet for strawberry.
Lemon and strawberries. That and the cola cubes thing. You got to do 2 more for Jerry. I think. Let's see if we can give some useful notes. So pepperiness. ABV. Probably not 40. Probably not over 46. So somewhere. The flavors are pretty strong though for the ABV. But we had that with the Bunnahabhain at 46. The flavors were very strong.
It's very balanced. It's very elegant. Almost summer coffee.
It is quite summery, isn't it? There's an underlying, not even earthiness, a little bit malty.
Musty.
A little bit musty, which makes me think it could be older.
A pepper very fine. Something pepper coming up to
use this to add a little drop of water. A little bit of bitterness on the finish, which is very nicely balanced and integrated. Oh, I'm really not getting any guesses. I was hoping
Again, I am getting a basmati rice. So a peppery sweet.
Yeah, peppery sweet. So can we pin down these flavors? Is it sherry?
Fine. More of a wine and honey.
Little sparkle pepper at the end. That is actually really good.
But very light. About around 43, 46 ABV.
I can tell you this is a 43 ABV. And I just want to, well, let's see. Better or worse? Time for some comparisons. Oh, that's pretty nice as well.
But it's 43, but more. This
is lighter, fruitier flavours.
I prefer this.
Now, I brought this up. Glengoyne, 17-year-old, which I believe has quite a lot of, I was going to say bourbon. Now I'm thinking Glengoyne doesn't do bourbon barrels. But I think they probably do. Maybe I'm mixing it with Glendronach. But a discontinued dusty bottle.
I bought the very balanced. If I had to pick, I may go for 2 days.
Okay. Better or worse? Okay. That's obviously sherry now to me.
It's stronger 46.
That is 46, yeah.
43.
So, better or worse though?
I prefer 2 days. It's more balanced.
It does taste light going back to it, but...
It's delicate.
Well, that was Bunnahabhain 18. So, have another taste on it. So we're saying it might be better than this.
Over to you. What do you prefer?
It's funny, it's so obviously richer and sherry now. I think...
And I think I make up quicker after 46.
Time is up.
But you put other stuff.
It's funny because I painted it with quite a lot of strong flavours and quite a bit of interest as well. It's not as strongly flavoured as the Bunnahabhain, but I really have no idea what this might be. Yesterday we thought it was probably 46%, but it seems more likely that it's 43.
And the finish is a vanilla, but the very confident.
Let's have a little peek at the ABV. Oh, it's 43. Okay. There aren't that many in the 43s. Wait,
And
Tim, it could be Dalmore 12.
Well, we put other stuff.
Yeah, before the shelf. Hang on. We should do that.
But maybe I need you to ask this, but do you ask this?
No, not up here. The Bunnahabhain 18. I think it could be. No, we haven't really liked this Bunnahabhain Marsala.
I like the
Talisker 18.
maybe, but I like this.
So probably in here. Isle of Barley. Let me go one more time. Oh,
Beautifully balanced, very delicate.
I got a little touch of tropical then.
But Abbott.
And I'm thinking it's got to be old now.
Okay,
Old
but
and-
you like it up.
Whiskey 101. I'm sticking with my guess. The Lime Burner Infinity, as it's Solera whiskey at 43%, and their own notes start with strawberry jam. Really? It is here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Strawberry jam?
I
Well,
never thought that. Is it stripper? Is it?
no. Okay, if it is we'll go back to notes. What other things can it be? Is it possible it's Auchentoshan? It really could be Dalmore 12. I don't think Old Pulteney, no. Hang on, we have two old. One is a Balblair and one is an Old Pulteney. Now I think the Balblair is a very light colour.
I'll go for this.
Hang on. It could be Macallan 18, but we weren't getting enough sherry, were we? There's a Balblair 1991 also, which might have some sherry in. And that is how old? Forgotten how old it is. But fairly old. It could be that. Oh, lucky! We're on a roll today. I thought you were going to guess. Thank you very much, Lucky. Two other things that it could be, then.
Oh, you got me flat spot.
No,
But
that's 46%. A 21-year-old Glen Keith Alexander Murray could be ex-Bourbon.
It's not that old.
Or a 34-year Glen Turret,
That is possible.
43.8.
It's possible. It's possible. 30 years.
But you just said it's not that old for 21.
No, but I mean,
and then you said 34 is possible.
Abbott.
Don't point your finger at me. But I was saying it was old, but you said 21 was too old, and then you said you could. It could be
I
30.
meant too very extremely very old.
I would think it'd be more oaky at 34.
Oh, okay. And okay, it's not okay.
I'm going to go. Is it possible?
I mean, but that's lucky.
What about Old Pulteney?
I'm not getting brine or sea water.
I'm going to go for the Old Pulteney, 21 year,
It's 21 years. It's possible.
from Gordon and MacPhail. Right. How much would you pay for this bottle?
90 or 85.
Oh, so you don't like it that much then?
I mean, I'm nice, but I have the top 10.
I know that. We have the top 10. Right. Let's go to the chat before we open it up.
The numbers left.
Oh. Right. Lime Burner is Australian. Yes, it is, Tim.
Oh, a food quick is there.
I booked with Expedia. I guess you're going somewhere food quick. If it's Dalmore 12 and it pushes Vega off the shelf, I think that would be a criminal offence. Whiskey 101, have you had the Vega 33? It's so fireworks at the end. We kind of get put off. Good candidate is Glenturra. Oh, really, Greg? Foodquig, vids of whiskies I can't get in Victoria coming right up. Okay, great. Right. Are we ready for the reveal? We know it is 43%. The age is 21. It cost us $120. It's a Highland. I think I'm still good at it. It's from the Pulteney distillery. That's right, it's not Old Pulteney. It is Pulteney because it's not an official bottle. I can't believe I got that right.
You're very good.
No, but this was only on the last taste. I thought it could be Old Pulteney.
The one we got tropical. For all age.
No, but I was really lost yesterday thinking about it. Hang on, where is the bottle? Here it is. Oh, look. Yes, it does have this kind of dark colour. Now, we paid $120 for this bottle 2 years ago. Wow. More than 2 years. Hang on. 2019, yeah, 2.5 years ago. Yeah, we got it from K&L. Let's let you have a look at it. Okay. Pulteney Distillery. So I'm sure you know, but there is no Old Pulteney Distillery. There is a Pulteney Distillery, and the product of the Pulteney Distillery is Old Pulteney when it's an official bottle. But when it's not an official bottle, it is just whiskey from the Pulteney Distillery.
And both I'm sure in their own warehouse.
Oh, I see. So it's
in Elgin. Yeah.
Elgin. So Gordon MacPhail has its own warehouse.
Have they got a new make?
Okay, let's see. This is interesting information. Casks owned by Gordon MacPhail. Oh, well, this is general. It's not... Oh, well, okay. Gordon MacPhail. Let's just read this through because it's interesting. Casks owned by Gordon MacPhail are sent to distilleries throughout Scotland and filled with new make spirit before being left to mature at the distillery or in warehouses in Elgin. So it could be in either place.
Oh.
But it's interesting that they buy it right from the start. They don't just buy Food quick! Vacationing in Montreal for one more night before flying home in the morning. Ah, fantastic. Quick, we now have some friends up in Vancouver that have moved up there from San Francisco, and we're, COVID border restrictions depending, we are hoping to go and do a driving visit some point this year. So hopefully we could meet up if that is the case. Come on, you have to put Andy's name in. Okay. The MacPhail's collection is a small and exclusive range of fine single malts bottled from distilleries located throughout the main whiskey producing areas of Scotland. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Right, notes then. From the Pulteney Distillery. Pulteney Distillery lies on the southern side of Wick, which is right up the top right-hand corner of Scotland. Almost at Highland Park. Wick was deemed to be such an unruly place at one point it suffered from a period of prohibition. Oh yeah, I heard about that. No drinking. Not anymore. Tasting notes. Rich fruit cake aromas with hints of cinnamon, cocoa powder and lime zest.
Cinnamon.
Well, the palate is peppery. We did say that. With raspberry, green apple and dark chocolate. So the raspberry, well, a praline as well. So sweet candy fruit complemented by charred oak and orange marmalade flavours. No, but I think we got a bit of char. We got that. Well, we said strawberry. They're saying raspberry. It's time to taste from the bottle. Oh.
Is that superstar?
Yeah. In you go, Andy. Here you go. Food Quick is in the box. From the bottle? Is it worth 120 for a 21-year-old Pulteney? That's what we paid. Are we glad we bought it?
It's very good. It's very balanced, very round, very integrated. It's beautiful.
So maybe, I'm just looking at the colour again. Maybe there is a refill.
I know that is sherry, not sherry.
Maybe there's a very refill sherry cask used here. It doesn't tell us anything about it, unfortunately. And it doesn't tell us anything of the number of bottles. So this is obviously not, presumably this is not a single cask and could be a vatting of Ex-Bourbon and sherry. Lovely. Shelf then.
I think it's better than this. I'm not sure about it's better than 15. You prefer the others?
Okay, we're just going to say in there somewhere. Get my little label out of the way. Oh, quite a bit of vanilla on the finish though. Maybe a little hint of sherry. Right, over to the chat. Let's see what people made of that nonsense for today. Okay, what have we missed? I would love to know what it is. Whiskey mystery. Gerben, I guess you know what it is now. Oh, Dalmore is 40%. You're right, Akwami. Whiskey 101, OP21. Did anyone else get it?
I think we used a firework.
I have given myself fireworks. I guess I get to pick a new one today. No salt. OP is always salty for me. Bruce.
No, I put that.
You know, only when I thought on my very last taste, could it be Old Pulteney? I thought maybe it is. You know what? Let's do a little cheat. Even though Old Pulteney 12,
ABV.
this is actually the 40% version.
For 43 at 40.
This is still in blind tasting because we bought it in our original 24. But seeing as it's here, let's just try Old Pulteney 12 against today's. It's quite sour by comparison.
It's quite grassy and I can tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fully rounded, not included.
Yeah, quite sour, grassy. So that salty thing, more vanilla.
It is really, it made me do ice. That is really superb.
Okay. As soon as I stuck my nose in that glass, it was just, let's have that. Sherry was much more obvious, but yeah, so a lot deeper, richer. But that sort of sour, grassy saltiness, it's not so obvious here. And maybe it has been matured in Elgin and not all the way up on the coast on Wick.
Oh, that is way better. It's very integrated, very immersed.
Yeah. Yes.
Very togetherness.
Oh, that's true, Greg. It could have some colour. Although...
Yeah, it's so... I'm shocked.
Although, look, having said that, this is the Balblair of the same collection bought on the same day. And so it's unlikely they've coloured them. Well, at least what's left of the Balblair is much lighter. So it's not like they've coloured them all to look the same.
But you think it's Canada?
Greg's saying it's a possibility, but they haven't done it with the Balblair, it looks like. Have to talk to my wife about calling during live streams. Jerry, you didn't even get a guess in. Oh no, that's so funny. Damn, 21-year-old Old Pulteney, nice, Jim Morris. And very nice it is too. For that price, I don't know what the official one would be these days. Whiskey Finn. Oh well, that definitely tells independent bottles could be very different to official bottles. Never would have guessed that one. No. And especially if you consider it might have been in a warehouse in a very different location. Having said that, Lagavulin will mature whiskey not on Islay. You know, they have a mainland warehouse as well. So you never know. Anuj just joined in. This is going on the shelf. Somewhere in here. Oh, Lucky got it. Well done, Lucky. Fantastic. Pick us a bourbon. Only 3 left. You're right. So Lucky, you know the score. Deeper side, fill side, in the middle.
The center.
Pick something. Let's see. For a 21-year-old single malt, $120 was a very good price. You're right, Soren. Even at 43%.
For today's price.
I don't know what that would be today. Watchman 999. Calgary, only 900 kilometers east of Vancouver. You can return to San Francisco through Utah and Nevada. We'll consider it. Congratulations, Lucky. Okay. Near to Talisker. Yeah, okay, you're just filling in there. I live in Victoria on Vancouver Island. Maybe I can make it down your way likewise someday. Yeah, you're very welcome down here, Quig, of course.
10 minutes away from the airport.
Where does Tony live? Are they in Victoria now? Vancouver Island? I can't remember if they're on the island or not. I'll have to look them up. Wasn't this the one that Deepa did not like at first sip? Yes. Remember everyone commenting last week that Deepa's face tells all?
Well, because it's just very light.
Well, we were comparing it to Bunnahabhain 18.
It's very round, it's very good quality.
Bunna 18?
It's well made.
It's funny, for me, the Bunna 18 comes across as too much sherry, overpowered now.
For me, that it comes across as very, It's not for all the very integrated.
Oh, you know, we might push it up a bit.
It is very widely got for it.
I'll do a comparison to that Cameron Bridge after. I think, okay, for now we'll push it ahead of the Bunna. Right. It's more like 160 to 200 now, Martin.
Okay, let me try again.
Fair enough. Only 3 yeah, okay. 2 bottlings by 2 same or different independent companies can also be different. Yes. As all casks are different, mind you. Distilleries do bottle themselves mostly big batches, so not single casks. I think this must be a batch also.
But it's
single cask, I think. Jerry Miller, and you'll pass right through Marysville before the border. My Canadian wife can give you pointers for Vancouver and the Lower Mainland. Fantastic. We'll do a road trip. We can deliver all the samples. Let's see. Jimmy Leg, you're early for Sunday. Bruce, could be that it was aged in a warehouse instead of by the distillery. Yes, yeah, we were just talking about that. I'm sure we're just catching up on the chat. Okay, where are we? Sherry cask finish on that Old Pulteney 21, if I recollect.
Oh, so the fino is fine.
No, finish.
But the fino means
where do you see fino? Oh.
So it's fine.
Fino sherry cask finish on that OP21. How did you find that out? Is this it?
I was definitely getting more fine. The sherry.
Well, it doesn't come across as oloroso like the Bunna. So, oh no.
Oh, what happened?
Bandwidth. Stupid bandwidth. So annoying. I'm going to have to call Comcast because now we're in slideshow mode. I'm going to keep talking and jump to the end. Why is the bandwidth so bad?
Oh, it's actually F17 or back in the...
Okay, now I'm annoyed by bandwidth. I'm going to jump to the end. Lucky. Middle, bottom shelf, back row, center. Well, there's only one row on the bottom shelf now. I'm hoping everyone can still hear us. What do we do with this stupid bandwidth? I can see it at almost nothing. I can see it to almost nothing. Okay, I'm going to have to just talk through it. This is going to be bottle number 200.
Firework.
For Lucky. Yeah, bandwidth is basically dead, isn't it? I don't even know if we're still online. It's so bad. I think we might have died. I don't even know if we're still there. Can anyone still hear us? Audio's still good.
Audio is good. You speak it.
Oh, hang on. Bandwidth has come back. Have we recovered? I see green lights again. Give it 20 seconds and I think we're going to be back up.
It's definitely gotta come back with this.
Right. Okay, here we go. Are we back in action? I think we are back in action. Bottle number 200. Is it a bourbon? Nope. That is definitely not a bourbon. But it could be something strong because those are big bubbles. Here we go. Deepa. Everyone.
It's a bubbles happening.
Everyone pay attention to Deepa's face to find out what we're going to be drinking on Sunday. Is it going to be good or bad? Oh. I bet that's just the ABV talking. So completely different from today. Right. Lucky. Bottle 200. We will see you all on Sunday. Thanks everyone for watching. Bandwidth is going back down to 0. Yeah. Time to cut Comcast and go with the fiber option, I think.
How much for that for? Fiber update.
I don't know. This is just irritating beyond belief. Right. Are we done? Yes, everyone's recognizing Deepa's smiley face here. See you on Sunday.